Well, folks, it happened. Donald J. Trump, a man who tweets more than he governs, is back in the Oval Office. After 4 years of nail-biting suspense, hair-raising policies, and enough drama to make a Kardashian blush, America decided, you know what? Let's do this. What could possibly go wrong? Fasten your seatbelts, America, because the next 4 years promise to be a wild ride for the US economy. We're talking about a financial rollercoaster so intense, it makes the teacups ride at Disneyland look like a relaxing day at the spa. The good news is, unemployment is down. The bad news is, it's probably because everyone's too busy refreshing their Twitter feeds to look for a job. But hey, at least we're all informed, right? Right? First on our economic tour de force, the mighty dollar. Will it soar like an eagle under Trump 2.0? Or will it plummet faster than his approval rating during a Twitter rant? One thing's for sure, predicting the dollar's value during a Trump presidency is about as easy as getting him to admit defeat in an election. Trade wars, tweets about the Federal Reserve, and impulsive economic policies. It's enough to make even the savviest economist reach for the antacids. So, should you invest in a money belt and stuff your mattress with cash? Probably not, but maybe keep an eye on the exchange rates, just in case you need to make a quick getaway to Canada. Now, let's talk stocks, baby. The stock market loves a good dose of certainty, which, let's be honest, is about as common during a Trump presidency as a well-reasoned argument on Twitter. 1 minute, Trump's tweeting about a huge tax cut, sending the Dow Jones soaring higher than his ego. The next, he's slapping tariffs on China, and the market's tanking faster than his poll numbers in a blue state. It's a wild, unpredictable ride, folks. But hey, that's capitalism for you. A high-stakes game of chance where the house always wins, and the house is usually a bunch of guys in expensive suits yelling, buy, sell, buy. So what's the average investor to do? Well, you could try to time the market, but good luck with that. You've got a better chance of winning the lottery, or maybe even convincing Trump that climate change is real. Section 4. Made in America. From iPhones to Ivanka's clothing line, one of Trump's signature campaign promises, bringing back manufacturing jobs to America. Forget iPhones assembled in China. Trump envisions a future where everything's made in America. From our cars to, well, let's just say Ivanka's probably got a whole line of Made in America merch ready to go. Now, whether this plan will actually revitalize American manufacturing or just lead to more expensive goods remains to be seen. After all, it's not exactly easy to compete with countries where labor is cheaper and regulations are, shall we say, more flexible. But hey, at least we can all feel patriotic buying American-made products, even if those products are just slightly more expensive versions of things we could get cheaper elsewhere. Section 5. Oil, solar and wind. An energy cocktail shaken not stirred. Ah, energy. The lifeblood of the modern world. And also, apparently, a topic that can spark more debate than a family Thanksgiving dinner with your conspiracy theorist uncle. On the one hand, you've got Trump, the self-proclaimed king of energy, who loves him some good old-fashioned fossil fuels. Oil, gas, coal. If it burns and pollutes, he's all for it. On the other hand, you've got the growing movement towards renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydro. All those things that make Mother Earth happy, or at least less likely to unleash her wrath upon us. So who will win the energy battle royale? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Buckle up, Buttercup, and maybe invest in some air filters while you're at it. Section 6. The National Debt. A comedy of errors starring your tax dollars. And finally, we come to everyone's favorite topic, the national debt. That ever-growing multi-trillion-dollar monster lurking under the bed of the American economy. Now, some people say we need to cut spending, tighten our belts, and generally act like responsible adults. Others say, hey, what's a few more $1 trillion between friends? Let's just keep printing money and hope for the best. Who's right? Again, your guess is as good as mine. But one thing's for sure, this economic comedy of errors is far from over. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself holding the bag, or rather the bill, when it's all over.